Hey, this is Klotz. I'm the National Director of Baseball and Softball at AstroTurf, and this is 5 Minutes with Aaron. I've been involved with baseball pretty much my whole life. I started out playing as a kid, was lucky enough to go to Adrian College and play baseball and football. And then I've also been lucky enough to stay on coaching there for the last 20 some odd years. Baseball has always been in our family. My father was an NCAA Division I umpire for 30 some years, and it's just led our family to relationships throughout the country, and it's also brought together our family. I mean, there's not a weekend in the summer that I didn't grow up at a baseball field, and now that's continuing with my family as well. Being together with some teammates and creating a brotherhood, creating a sense of pride, and showing up every day to the field, to the ballpark, and seeing your buddies and people you grew up with when you're in Little League, man, and you're just wearing the uniform to hang out. That stuff still exists from 8 years old to 21 years old. And teams that are really good, they have great culture, and so that's one of the things that I've always tried to instill in everybody is create great passion and energy in what you're doing. Nothing great ever came without passion. So you got to make sure you have that passion, with sense of a teammate and being a good team. That stuff goes on for life, no matter what you're doing, whether you're playing sports or you're working a job, or you're being a good teammate to your spouse. I mean, those are all things that I think can be taught in the great game of baseball and softball.
This is Coach Klotz. We're at the Division III World Series, and we're mic'd up to give you an inside look at the Bulldogs getting ready to play tomorrow. I give a special shout out to my wife over here. We decided to move houses this week, so double barrel for the Bulldogs. Come on, Dale, we're on camera. Attaboy, attaboy. Best mustache in the World Series right there.
Something that I wish everyone knew about baseball is that it's not a boring game. There's a lot of science involved now. There's a lot of strategy. Some of the greatest coaches I know might not necessarily been the best fundamental coaches, but they could certainly strategize. And so those are some of the things that I love, is the substitutions, the pitching changes. When do you run? When do you steal? When do you hit and run? When do you bring the infield in? When do you walk a guy with a base open? The strategy of the game, I think, gets lost into just the average fan. If you're a baseball player, a baseball coach, or what I like to call a baseball junkie, you're always thinking a next step ahead in that dugout as a manager, as a player. And I think that's the game behind the game that, I think if people really, really knew this game, they would love, because it's so much a game of checkers, instead of just someone throwing 99 miles an hour out there. You got to go with someone you can trust, and we certainly have expertise at AstroTurf. Whether that is people that are really smart or people who've been here really long, we have a history of consistency of people that have worked in this industry. We know the products, we study the products, we love to do what we do, and then we love to come out and educate you as the experts. We really pride ourselves on being some of the experts in this synthetic turf industry. So, we're building fields, we're building stadiums, working together with communities, but we're building places that's bringing everyone together. So we want to do our part. We want to give you the best surface, durability, safety, and performance. And, we've nailed that. There's no doubt about it. I feel very confident in saying that. Some may call it arrogance. I just call it knowledge is power. And I feel that we have the most knowledge in the industry, and we have no problem coming out to show you that and backing it up with our products. Hey, I'm Aaron Klotz, and this has been 5 Minutes.
It's a wrap. See you tomorrow.